Alright, so in this video we're just going to do some screen coordinate stuff. So that means making sure that there's world coordinates and screen coordinates differentiation in the transform class and making a camera object. Okay, so let's do, over here we'll do public vector2f get screen position. And we're doing this in the transform class, by the way, and we'll return this dot position. And then we'll do public void set position. And this is going to pass in a vector 2f called position, and we'll do this dot position equals to new vector 2f position dot x and window dot get height minus the position dot y. And then in dangling comments above, we can just say that the parameters are positions in world coordinates, not world, it's coordinates. Now, if you don't know, these dangling comments will actually appear when you hover your mouse over here. So you can see we said parameters position is in world coordinates. So if we go to the scene and we do get game object test obj and just do transform dot get dot set position, passing in a new vector 2f. You can see that when we hover our mouse over it, it'll say right here params position in world coordinates. So that's a cool thing about dangling comments. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, so now let's work on the camera. That's gonna be in the window class. Window package. I'll just call it camera. And it's in here, it's going to be pretty simple. We're only going to have one camera in the game, so we'll do public static float. Actually, it's going to be private static float x offset, and same thing with the y offset. So we can just do y offset. And then let's create a reset method that's going to reset all the values, so x offset equals to 0, y offset equals to 0. So it resets the position of the camera. And we're going to do a public static void set position of the camera. Pass in the position, and this position, in dangling comments, we're going to say that the position is in world coordinates. And then we'll just do x offset equals to negative position dot x and y offset equals to position dot y. That converts it, that negative, and I'm going to do public static vector 2f set position. Get position, get position. And we're just going to return a new vector 2f negative x offset and y offset. Okay. So if we pass this in world coordinates, this converts it to screen coordinates, which means that these are also screen coordinates, and by putting the negative, we are getting the world coordinates. So this is going to return the position in world coordinates, I believe. I might be wrong. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right. So then we'll do public static void move vector 2f. We'll pass in a velocity. We'll do minus equals to vel dot x and y offset plus equals to vel dot y. And I'm assuming, I think this is in world coordinates. Here, let's do a to-do check if this comment is right. If it's wrong, I will update you in the next video. Okay, and then we can do public static float x offset, and we'll return x offset. And then just two getters, and we should be done. Now we can actually fix this rectangle render class. In here, instead of specifying 50 for every single parameter, we can pass in an integer t.get screen position .x plus the camera .x offset, and then we can do the same thing for the y. And then the scale. So just do y and x. And then same thing here. So let's just copy that. Paste that right there. Perfect. Now it should work. So in the test scene, we're creating a new rectangle render and its position. So when we press it, it shouldn't actually show anything, which it's not, which is good. So now let's specify the size of the game object, because the rectangle render, its size is the same size as the size of the game object. So we can do here. I don't know, let's make it 16 by 16 with coordinates 0, 0. It did not, oh, it did work. You can see it on the bottom left-hand corner. But let's do right here, 16 by 16, now it should be visible. It's not. That's odd. Something is wrong with the camera coordinates. It has to be something is wrong with the transparent version. Okay, so it does work. When we press space, you can see it appears right there. But when we set solid to false, it does not. Oh wait, no it does, I'm just blind, sorry. Okay, so yeah, it works. Set it to true so that's more visible. So you can see there, it's size 16. But when we set it to size 32, you'll see that it's actually bigger. As you can see, it's much bigger. And we can put it in the middle of the screen, for example, and just say window.get width divided by 2. Oh, whoops. Window.get width divided by 2f, and window.getHeight divided by 2f. You can see it should be in the center of the screen. It's not, because we set that to the size instead. Alright, let's put it back to 16 by 16. Set the position to the center of the screen, and now you can see it's at the center of the screen. Okay, so there's world coordinates done. Thank God. That would have been annoying if we didn't do that this episode. So yeah, see you guys next one.